This is USVI News, your Virgin Islands connection.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us for USVI News. I'm Haley Potter. Police in St. Croix are investigating a deadly shooting that took the life of a man as he was working. It happened Tuesday around 10:45 in the morning here on Carlton Road. 911 got a call for shots fired and a man down. VIPD officers arrived to find an unresponsive man on the road with multiple gunshot wounds. The victim's identified as 42-year-old Victor Burgos. He died at the scene. Investigators say Burgos was part of a roadside crew working on Carlton Road when a silver SUV drove up and someone in the vehicle fired shots, hitting Burgos. The vehicle then drove off, and detectives are asking anyone who saw what happened to contact police.
We are in our prayer, but we're asking the community at large for any information that they may have regarding the circumstances surrounding this homicide that occurred today. Police weren't there. This is a work site. We don't know Mr. Burgos. We doesn't know his lifestyle. We don't know his background. But the community know. You know who he is. You know what's going on, and we're asking you to please help us so we can bring some type of closure for the family. This is not just germane to this gentleman, but to all of the homicides that we've been encountering, all the shootings and the violent crime that we've been encountering here in the territory. We don't know it. You do. You're holding the information to your chest while more people get harmed. I'm just asking, please, call 911, call Crime Stoppers, call the 778-4950, call 712-6092, call us. We need your help because we cannot solve crimes without the bigger police force, you, the community at large. It's not us alone.
And police are pleading with anyone with information to give them a call. They say your tip can be what is needed to bring those responsible to justice. You can call 911, the crime tip line at 340-778-4950, or Crime Stoppers USVI at 800-222-8477, where any information you give will remain confidential. Meantime, Governor Albert Bryan and a contingent from the Virgin Islands recently traveled to the Big Apple to learn about the latest crime-fighting techniques and technologies they're using there. The center in New York has access to 50,000 cameras in New York City. Bryan says they were on a fact-finding mission to see what more could be done here in the VI with technology and law enforcement, particularly given our manpower shortage on the front line. The NYPD camera system uses software that can track vehicles and compile information into a form useful for officers to identify and stop criminals. Officers can get real-time information on people and any prior crimes and arrests and correlate the incidents to one another. Governor Bryan and his team also met with the National Network for Safe Communities to discuss their model for group violence reduction and intervention. This model focuses on strengthening community norms against offending, communicating directly with high-risk people to stop violence. And this is just a heads up to the community in St. Croix and St. Thomas. The VITEMA will be hosting a security exercise Thursday morning. This is just a drill, so expect to hear lots of sirens, but again, don't be alarmed. This is a drill aimed to test the schools and communities' first responders' readiness in an active shooter situation. This will be taking place at Eudora Keene High School on St. Thomas and the Educational Complex on St. Croix. Primary first responders will participate in the exercise and drills throughout the morning on Thursday. We here at USVI News will have an update on these exercises later on this week. And with cases of the Delta variant rising, Americans are cutting back on travel here once again. And Hawaii is telling residents of the other 49 states, don't come here.
With overflowing hospitals resorting to outdoor tents, the tourist-dependent Aloha State is tonight asking tourists to stay away. Honolulu restricting restaurant capacity and large gatherings, including weddings. 10 people max at indoor events, 25 at outdoor events.
I did ask everyone, residents and visitors alike, to reduce travel to Hawaii to essential business activities only.
While on the mainland, San Francisco joins New York in requiring restaurant customers to show their vaccine cards.
Only one table of four said, see ya. But otherwise, everybody's thankful and very happy.
Meanwhile, the CDC is still advising anyone at risk, including the vaccinated, to avoid cruise ships after a 77-year-old Carnival cruise ship passenger died of COVID. 27 people on board tested positive, though Carnival says the guest almost certainly did not contract COVID on our ship. Also today, Disney Cruise Lines announced that passengers 12 and older going from Florida to its Castaway Cay Island in the Bahamas must be fully vaccinated, required by the Bahamian government.
They're concerned about what you might be bringing to their citizens, and you need to be concerned of what you might pick up when you end up in one of these sites.
The U.S. military is moving to mandate the COVID-19 vaccine for all service members. During Wednesday's Pentagon briefing, spokesman James Kirby said that Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin had determined that vaccinations are necessary for the safety of service members. Service members must receive their shots active immediately. According to the Pentagon, more than 800,000 service members have yet to get their shots. Among active force members, 69% are fully vaccinated.